Hi guys, today's video would be about my experience so far with staking Algorand on Atomic Wallet. And before I go into the staking process, let me give you a brief background about the project because before you decide to stake a particular token, invest some money into it, it's important that you do some research on the project and to make sure that it's not a scam and if it's worth holding on for long-term investing, because if you're going to stake a coin, it means you're going to hold it for a long term, at least a couple of years, so you can earn the dividend rewards. So I'm going to tell you what I've identified so far about the project, and of course I'll request you all to do your own personal research as well, because I'll just give you a high level information what I've received so far. So the reason why I think Algorand is a good bet for doing long-term staking is that it has a very sound technical team behind it. The person Mikali, who's the CEO for Algorand, is a MIT professor, and most of the people who are behind this team in Algorand are based out of MIT, and I think their office is located in Boston, and their focus has been on addressing the scalability issue of cryptocurrencies, because as you know, this is something which has been there in most of the earlier currencies, for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum. They are conceptually very good, but as soon as the volumes go up, they have issues. So Algorand makes use of the Byzantine agreement to as a basis for their consensus protocol, and their idea is to come up with a currency which is extremely scalable while maintaining the basic core principles of decentralization and security, which is essential for the crypto world. And let's look at the numbers for the currency right now. As you can see, currently on CoinGecko, it's ranked as 53, which I think is decent because it's not like a very small coin which has a market cap very low and has a high risk that it might crash or collapse in the near future. And also, it's not in the top 50 currently, which means it still has a lot of scope to grow. It can still give you, I think, if you hold it for several years, it can give you 50x or 100x returns. And right now, the market cap is about 165 million, which is very low. So, if it continues to do well over the coming years, I think this has the potential to go up to several billions. Volume is decent, as you can see in circulating supply. There is a cap on the maximum supply which would ever be made available, set at 10 billion. And as you can see, currently it's about 800 million, which is already there in circulation. So there's still a lot of time for the coins to be made available. And when I compare it to other currencies which are there for staking, one advantage this has is that if you look at Tezos, it doesn't have or even Cosmos, they don't have any limit on how many coins will be uh, printed. So there is a risk of inflation that, and if in the future they decide to circulate a very high volume, the price might get diluted. But in Algorand, we know that there is a cap which is set, so it will not go beyond that, and it also protects it from particular level of inflation. Currently, the price is about 20 cents, which I think is okay. It still has a lot of room for growth. And if I look at the chart for, say, last 1 month, it has been uh, correcting a bit, from the previous levels of about 24 cents. It's currently low. I'm still waiting for a market dip to collect more of this coin. So let's go back to the wallet and let me explain to you the staking process. As you know, Atomic Wallet has several options available how you can stake the coins, and I think Algorand is probably the most convenient to use, because if I compare it to any other token, say for example, if I pick Tron, you'll have to regularly claim your rewards, whenever it reaches a particular level, and there is a time set that, if within, I think, 24 hours, you can claim it only once, and once you achieve more than one token, you have to stake votes. So this is not something which is automatic, and you regularly need to do it. And also, if I look at, say, Cosmos, as you can see here, it shows the balance as zero. That's because once you stake it, it gets locked, and you have to keep claiming the rewards regularly. And most of the coins which get staked, and they have a lock-in period. Once you decide to unstake, they might be locked for 30 days or 60 days. And o- one good thing about Algorand is it doesn't have any such restrictions. You just need to hold the tokens in your wallet, and it will automatically start staking, and you'll start getting the rewards from the first day. And there is no lock-in period. The coins will not be locked. They'll be available in the wallet. So if you need to, for some reason, you need to sell them or sell a part of your holding, there's no restriction. They won't be locked, or you don't have to wait for an unstaking period. And also, there's no minimum amount that need to hold a particular amount before you start getting the staking reward. Even if you hold a single token, you'll start getting the rewards. And here, I think I have been staking it for about 3 weeks now. I had initially put, I think, about 46.8. So I've already received about zero point 0.3 algo. Yeah, it's still low, but at least it shows me that the staking is working, and it doesn't have a long waiting period. For example, in Tezos, you need to hold the coins for about 30 to 40 days before you start receiving the dividend. So in the case of Algorand, it starts happening from day one. So for me, I'm definitely planning to stake Algorand from long-term perspective. I'll keep looking for the market dips to collect more of this token, and I plan to hold it for at least the next 2, 3 years. I hope you found the video useful, and if you're new to the staking concept, do check out my previous videos on Atomic Wallet. Thank you.